Guys, this match, let me reposition myself. This match was intense. Intense, intense, intense. So I opened with the book opening, and he did his own thing. And I thought that he was gonna come out. There's a very good reason why I'm whispering, right? Don't mind me. I thought that he was wanting to come forward with his pawn to d5, but he didn't. He protected. And I was just, minding my business and developing my pieces, right? So he brought out his things, and I'm like, okay, I didn't mind. So I was thinking, right here, pathway to come there. And I did that. Even if I went to g5, he was going to move this forward, and yeah, nobody got time for that. So he tries to go for my bishop because it's not protected. I still do my thing, because I'm trying to develop my bishop. Hello. And he takes it, and I take it back because what are you doing? So he brings out his queen, trying to do some sort of pin, whatever, I don't know. And I wasn't supposed to do that. I really was supposed to castle, right? Because it became clear that, okay, he just wanted to come here. Alright, and which he did, so I moved. And he took my freaking knight. And I took his knight back. Watch this. So he brings out his bishop, and I'm like, okay. And I'm trying to go for that pawn, right? So he castles, and now I'm happy because now I'm thinking, hey, there's a chance. I'm open. What can I do if I go here to try and force checkmate? He would actually move the pawn forward, and I don't need that, right? So I do that. This is the very first time that I put my queen in such a position. I promise. But this guy is so freaking smart. He is so. By the way, guys, I made it to 800. Clap hands for me, thank you. Anyway, I'm so silly. I made it to 800, right? So now he moves his freaking this thing. Oh, he moves his thing there, and I'm like, okay, I can't just go, and my king is there. So I bring out my bishop, and he moves. He did plan this beforehand, by the way. So he moves his. I think what I should have done was to move my bishop, right? First. If he was there, I should have moved my bishop. Oh no, he would have so taken my queen. Okay, never mind. So then I moved my knight over there while I'm attacking his queen on the one side. So I was thinking, okay, let me take, and then he takes, because he would be in check. And if he moves into the corner, I would take that, right? But no, my guy was smart. He actually went all the way down. And I don't know if I should have taken my bishop and put it there, trying to go for the queen because he can't put it there. This is the only way. And then, and there. Or to come take it, and then I do. But I was slow at the time. So I did the dumb move, and he took it, and I took it, and then, this is where my chances were beginning to slip out of my freaking fingers. And I had to move back, and he followed, and I took, and he took. Sorry. So to protect this pawn, I moved my king forward. And he moved his king out of the way, so which means my queen was in danger. So then I had to move back, but still charging his queen. And then he took my took back, and this is where it became a bit tricky. I moved it, he tried to go for my rook, I moved back, thinking, okay, if I move this pawn forward, he takes and I take, right? So he brings his pawn and I bring him out my. So now I know that the knights are stupidly dangerous. So what I did was to capture, and he captured, and I'm like, okay, well that's fine. Right. I put him in check, he ran away. I know I could have done something much better here, but I do not know what it is. I don't know. Okay. So I moved back. I put it in check, right? He moved back. I moved back. Big question marks. And now I'm thinking this is a tricky situation. This is the end. And then I'm thinking, no man, he can't capture because he'd be in check. And so he brought out his knight. I mean, his rook because he wanted to attack here, and then I can't take, blah blah blah. And I was thinking, guy, who do you think I am? Do I look dumb? Is there a sign of dumbness around me? Heck no. He didn't even think of moving any of his pawns. He was busy with these pieces. And I'm like, okay, fine, do your thing, I'll do my thing, alright? Now he moves away wanting to take this. And I'm like, not gonna happen, right? So now my plan is to push this up, right? And then he takes and then I take. But if I take, he'd take back. So I moved my king forward, right? So that if I take his thing, he can't take it. Okay. So he does his thing over there, and I'm like, cool. And now my plan is into action. Look at this. I'm like, honey, what are you doing? And look, exactly, he could have moved his rook forward, but he didn't think of it. Anyway, he could have even put me in check here. So I'm so sorry I was yawning. Yeah. Uh I put him in check. I was thinking, you know what? Let me see what the analysis is. Okay, well, it did end up in a similar way. Look at this. So I put him in check. He does that. And I put him in check. He does that. And I put him in check. He does that. And so I put him in check. And we are both, you know. So now I'm like, I am going to take all your pieces. I know I should have gone for this one first. It just made everything so difficult afterwards. And then he moved forward. And I was, charging both. And I was thinking, if you capture, I'll capture one of your pieces. So I'm not going to move away. And not going to happen. So you can take my pawn and I'll take your things, right? So he moves up, trying to protect. And I'm like, okay, double. I think over here, exactly. He could have done is it the en passant or the en passant? I don't know. He could have done the sorry. But I was just thinking to myself, okay, fine. If you do the en passant, I will capture it. So go ahead. He didn't see it. Anyway, I capture and right, he still doesn't capture my pawn and I'm like, why? So I capture his and he goes inside. I go to okay, so now he's trying to protect this pawn. And I'm like, okay, it's about to get heated, honey. And he captures, and I run, and he moves, and I make a queen. So now, my destiny was in the hands of a split second of moves. But because the queen is so flexible, I put him in check. I took every single second and chance to put him in check. And he moves. He should have tried, yeah. Anyway, he should have tried something else. So I put him in check. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew that, okay, I'm doing something. He moves back up and I put him in check. Analysis says I should have gone up, but it's a similar thing anyway. He runs away. I put him in check. In actual fact, if he did go down, right, I was just gonna come closer and closer and closer and closer, right? So then, because my pawn is over there, I put him in check. And because I can, I put him in check. And because he went to block the pawn, I moved my king closer. And because he's got nowhere else to run to, I put him in check. And because he was very sweet enough not to resign, I put him in checkmate. This was a good game, guys. Very, very, very good game. And by the way, I'm in 800. It's nothing, it's not all that, but yeah, we made it. Anyway, guys, subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, bye.